Hello friends, it is September, which means it's my birthday month, which is today by the way, but it means we've also made it to Blackberry season, my favourite season. Today we are preparing for autumn. Well, for me, autumn is definitely on its way. The temperatures have definitely dropped a little bit here in the UK. The beds are looking a little spare, so we're trying to think about what we can do with them. I'm not sure with this spinach whether I should take them out or whether I should cut them down and then leave them. But either way, there'll be no digging. I've learnt my lesson when it comes to no dig beds, so I'm thinking of just getting some compost to go on top. At the local farm you can literally buy a massive reusable bag's worth, which is amazing. But yeah, we need to do something with this chard and then take it out and put something else in there. Something for the winter, maybe even start planting. Actually, do you know what? I have no idea because I'm such a newbie when it comes to planting. But definitely preparing for autumn means taking things out that are at the end of their life and moving on to something more hardy for the winter. So just the same as last year, we're going to be doing some sauerkraut to prepare for autumn. Using the vegetables that we have and that are in season right now. I just love preserving things and fermenting things and pickling things, and making sauerkraut myself was one of the easiest things that I have ever made. It's definitely taken a little bit of time to find the things that I like the most to go with it. Do I like it plain? Do I like it with different flavours, sort of, dill and stuff like that? I even added some carrot to this one, and this one, I don't know, I've learnt my lesson when it comes to ensuring how to put enough salt in. I put 2% in, putting some garlic in, and making sure I've got enough room at the top for all the bubbles to leave so that my sauerkraut juice doesn't just absolutely explode everywhere. It's quite a therapeutic thing as well, smushing all the cabbage in and making it sure all the liquid comes out. It's just quite a fun process, and also, to be honest, it makes your hands really strong. I wanted to experiment with this one, so I added in some dried dill, some garlic, and then of course just adding in the sauerkraut, well the cabbage and the carrot. I think I should have added the carrot after I had squished all the cabbage down, but it came out with a nice orange juice, so that's fun. And then I'm just layering it up, pushing it all the way down to make sure that everything is going to be covered by the liquid. And this one cabbage actually wasn't enough for this jar, so I ended up, after putting all of this juice in and all of this cabbage in, I ended up doing another cabbage, but I think I only used about half of this one. But it's so fun to preserve things, to learn new ways of eating food and learn new ways of preserving and creating and fermenting. It's just exciting because it teaches you so much about seasonality and about not wasting food and making sure you've got the most out of the things that we have here in the UK especially. So if you've ever wondered how I actually film my videos, because I do it all by myself, is I use my phone to be able to see what's on my camera. And because I'm out and about and doing lots of different things that require a sturdy phone, I actually have a compostable phone case by Pickling, which I've mentioned before. And I want to say a massive thank you to them for sponsoring today's video. It is such a privilege to be able to have brands who align with my values, support me and my content. I love Pickling case because, well, I asked you guys on Instagram and loads of you have said that it stands the test of time, even though it's 100% compostable at home, which I think is pretty amazing. I love the design on mine. Well, I spend so much time on my phone and, taking it around and about. It's important to have something that's going to last. So if you are interested in 30% off Pickling case, I will leave the link in the description below. I personally love them. Red onions have got to be one of my favourite things pickled, and this year I decided I'd also do some carrots and some chillies. We had loads of chillies. I was really surprised at how many we got, so I'm going to be doing a spicy carrot one, and then we're also going to be attempting to make some kind of hot sauce. I know it's bold, I know it's wild, but we're going to give it a go. So I'm just filling up my red onions and the carrots with some kind of brine that I made. It's just an easy, apple cider vinegar, water, salt solution. That's one of my favorites. I don't love to put sugar in it too often, although I actually don't know why. Sometimes I do put it in the red onions and it actually tastes pretty good. I mean, sugar in anything tastes pretty good, huh? Anyway, look at these Scotch bonnets. They are tiny, but they pack a punch and the flavour is incredible. So yeah, I decided to experiment with a little hot sauce. We're getting all the Scotch bonnets that are ready and shoving them in, because let's be honest, I can't handle too many Scotch bonnets. So we're shoving those in. We've got some bigger chilies from my other plant, and we're putting in some sweet peppers as well and some garlic, and then we're just going to be putting in some salt and some water, and we're going to be leaving this for about 7 days until the water becomes cloudy, and then we'll blend it all up and then we will ferment it again. I saw this on some other homestead channel, maybe the Elliot homestead channel, and yeah, I thought I'd give it a go. What have I got to lose? I'm hoping that it goes well. So yeah, that's what we're doing with these chilies, and I think that's actually all we fermented. Okay, so the next thing on the agenda whilst preparing for autumn is to basically put away my summer clothes. And to be honest, we haven't had much of a summer in the UK, so a lot of my summer clothes haven't really been worn, but there are plenty that I can put away. And I'm going to use this opportunity to declutter any clothes that I just didn't wear or don't fit me anymore, because we've all changed during the pandemic. All of our bodies have changed, and that's fine. I'm just going to make sure that those items get a new home for good. So we're going to be doing a kind of putting away my summer clothes and getting ready for autumn. I'm going to be doing an autumn capsule wardrobe video. If you guys are interested, do let me know, because I won't bother if you guys don't want to see that. And then we're going to be doing a decluttering video next week, and as I said, always as sustainable as possible. So I'm going to put away my summer clothes, put aside the ones that I'm not going to be taking with me, because I'm hoping that the next summer I spend will be with my fiance when I move. to the US. I've got my suitcase behind here, so I'm actually going to put my summer clothes straight into there, and the ones that I'm not going to be doing I'm going to be putting aside, and we will declutter those next week. Can you tell that I'm actually really excited for autumn? It's my favourite season. I even made a video last year saying why it was my favourite season. It's one of those times I love preserving food, I love fermenting food, I love foraging for food, I love picking food, and also autumn is when mushrooms are around, so I'm really hoping to do a mushroom foraging course as well. I'm really excited, can you tell? Now this should be a lot easier because I've been trying to keep up with this sort of, yeah, you know what I mean. When I do this kind of thing, it makes me realize actually how few clothes that I do have, and in some ways that makes me happy because it makes it so much easier just to choose what to wear. It's kind of sad packing away your summer clothes, to be honest, but I'm hoping that it is for seeing a better time, or a better summer, you know? Okay, so I packed away most of my things here. I've put a small pile over there that I'm not sure about keeping. And I also have some other stuff that I am getting rid of for sure. I definitely have stuff in London that I need to sort out, so I'm going to do that this weekend. So let's go there now.